200 nanometer in diameter, and the spikes of these viruses are like projections of crown, so hence it is called as coronavirus disease. So crown like projections present on the surface of the virus, so that's why this virus is called as coronavirus. So this is all about the brief classification and morphology of this virus. Next aspect for the discussion is mode of transmission. So mode of transmission concerned with the spreading of disease in community. Basically this virus spread, or this virus transmit in community by two ways or two modes, we can say. So first one is person to person transmission, and another one is indirect transmission. In case of person to person transmission, what happened when the infected person sneeze or cough, droplets expels spread into the air and fall down on nearby area, nearby ground, or fall down on the ground nearby objectives. When any person inhale the droplets, it get infection, and this type of mode of transmission is called as person to person transmission. And when any person touch the viral infected object and surfaces, and for the touch to mouth, nose and eyes, and get an infection, such type of infection is called as indirect mode of transmission of COVID-19. Okay, so these are the basic or main mode of transmission of this disease. So next aspect of the topic is pathogenesis. Pathogenesis deals with the manner of development of disease in human being, and which consists of entry, lodgement, multiplication and spreading of disease, spreading of virus into the human body. So that converts the normal physiological state of the body into abnormal one, that is called as diseased states. So the infection of this virus or this disease begins with the entry of virus into the human body, and the virus enters in human body through inhalation of contaminated viral contaminated droplets. On reaching of this virus into the respiratory tract, this virus with the help of spikes binds with the target cell. Target cell have some receptors that are called as angiotensin converting enzyme. So spike proteins of the virus have the great affinity with this angiotensin converting enzymes, and binds with each other. Okay, that induces the endocytosis, and through the process of endocytosis the virus enters into the human cell. One thing I am going to emphasize, that the spike protein of the viruses have the great affinity towards the angiotensin converting enzyme of the host cells than other viruses. So it makes this virus more dangerous. So during the process of, or by the process of endocytosis, the virus enters into the target cell, where the viral membrane and host membrane fuse, that result into the uncoating of virus, and that release the genetic material in the form of single stranded RNA into cytoplasm of the host cell. Once the single stranded RNA, that is a positive sense single stranded RNA, enters into the cytoplasm, the host ribosome translates that RNA and produces some structural and some non-structural protein. The structural proteins are envelope protein, then membrane protein and spike proteins. So after and these proteins are transported towards the endoplasmic reticulum for the maturation, for the post translation modification, where they get glycosylated, and after modification they transported to Golgi apparatus